military veterans, I would sign up. I don't want a big enough guest makes it worthwhile. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Crowder coming up. Jess Sellington for 5, thank you. Michael Emler says, I have 11,000 subs on YouTube. Does that have to be part of the new Mug Club? I'm sick of YouTube jerking us around. I mean, I think if you stay consistent, you know, the Meep Kid, Growing Pains for 20, geez, thank you. And Guten Tag for 20 pencils. I don't know. But that's what, thank you. Graham O'Keefe, need to focus on economy and corruption in government. Leave the far right wish list aside for now. That's my opinion. Joshua Crummy says, question for Steve, how do you feel about Lauren Chen, and would you offer a spot again? I know
Morning, Midwest.
Lauren, but she just took another job at the Blaze, I think.
More snow.
Is Locals the same?
Actually just let up. Just a couple inches.
Yes. Bassett says, strangest thing just happened. The like button asked me.
All that from the other day melted away, and then we got a few more last night.
Davidson is watching this. Can you take the L now? I told you Dave wasn't leaving. Who's the fake viewer now? Oh, get wrecked. Long Walks, Mug Club Records. Matt Wooler says Trump 4 years to give DeSantis a full 8. That's what I think too. Counterintuitive says I always have wanted Crowder fight like hell. Jax will change my mind. Return, yes, it will. Keep an open mind.
It's just litter.
Is there a promo code
I don't have litter in my community.
I don't believe so, but there is a
starting to look like New York around here.
Over on coffeebrandcoffee.com. Number 1 to Jeremy, we love you. Go harder. Tim is winning because
You're just using regular OBS or slabs or Prism.
Brother, that could be. Bring back my mean side. I did retire it for a little while. Charles Nagy never got the email. Where's it coming from? I think it's coming from mugclubforever.com. Taylor says, we know about Dave, but what about Jean-Gay Tremblay? Will the comedic genius be back? Sorry, he's gone. Mug Club needs an MMA hour. Dark Code over there for 100. I think this was great.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Tails, if you were nervous, it didn't show. You killed it. Thank you.
Yeah, I like the NVIDIA software too.
Get on the Crowder bus, and Jeremy get on Mug Club platform. I hope everyone did like it.
Yeah, this is turning into rain. That's why it was
you know, and
more cover on the ground earlier this morning, but now it's turning into rain.
Internal error. Maybe there's a bunch of people trying.
That's
to
awesome, man.
Me and mine says my coffee brand coffee.
Be the first time I've ever seen a laptop do that well, but
payback. I got yours. Thank you, Pro.
I know it's possible. It just costs a lot.
Warwick, he has to do.
Morning and on.
Overseas. I've mugged ZA. Michael Emerson.
Crowder was on his morning show this morning.
Time to watch your videos when they drop. Oh, thank you. Arthmesia says, yo, did you see the J6 vid? No biggie if you haven't gotten around to it. I haven't yet. And Colleen Craig,
oh, so you did get the notification then, huh?
That convert to Rumble. Yes. Locals like handles the Mug Club stuff.
Oh, Midwest, yeah. I missed it too.
Does it make a difference if there's one or
I crashed early. We had me and the wife had movie night, and I was checking things on the phone, but I crashed. Watched it yesterday though. I did watch it on a slight delay of 8 hours.
Big Worm says, great interview, Jeremy. Programming suggestion. Have a weekly spot on your morning show with Nina Infinity, who does a good news stream on Fridays. Have her previewed on your show Thursday and Friday for YouTube both. That could be. So, is there an app for downvotes? I mean, I don't know.
Fireman.
Me in the back end. Do you think there's a lot?
Morning, Doug.
Positive. You guys seem pretty positive to me. Yeah. There's 8,337 likes and 1.5%
yeah, it sucks, man.
Downvotes.
Knock on wood, I've been lucky out here. There's deer all over the place out here too. Obviously with all these cornfields and shit.
So, if you can, make sure you leave a like.
And then we have the forested area by our house.
Start until Monday. You know, I was looking at various topics to do today. By the way, thank you everyone for checking out coffeebrandcoffee.com. Promo code Crowder will save it.
You can't do much with the semi, man. It's not like you're going to stop it.
But
best you can do with the semi is mitigate the damage.
So today I've got some like funny got some funny Oscar stuff. I've got a Jordan B. Peterson story. So I think that's pretty good. Otherwise, like, I feel like these past few weeks of news have been kind of slow.
Those things have got rubber bones sometimes, man. They cause damage, but get up and run. Probably end up dying out in the woods, but
Peterson's going wild.
The varmints will have a good meal.
I tweeted Jordan, right? It is like, he had like a really spicy tweet yesterday, something about like, it's not a vagina, it's a wound or something. It was like, so it was really spicy. And I was like, I just did like the eyeballs emoji. And then people are like, what are you talking? Why are you attacking Jordan Peterson? What are you disagreeing with? I'm like, no, I'm just saying, like, damn, Jordan. Like, yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Like, where's that? Yeah, Peterson's
yeah, Buzzard's got to eat too.
Yeah, like, I get it. Like, it was spicy. Am I wrong? It was spicy, wasn't it?
Or they turkey vultures, man.
It was wrong. I was just saying.
They own the road.
Like, that's a pretty spicy take for Jordan B. Peterson. Look at the tweet.
5 miles an hour more.
And there was like a lot of people that were like yelling.
I'm gonna stop and get my coffee, of course.
With him. I'm like, I'm not. I'm just saying, damn, player, that was hot. That was a hot take. Well, it's not even really a hot take, is it?
Thanks for joining us, Dirty.
Here we go.
I don't know if I'm gonna do 2 separate ones this morning. I think I'm just gonna bring the phone in with me this morning because I do have a bunch of work and I got a lot of people lined up for 2 o'clock Eastern time.
Yeah, that's
and
right now.
I don't want anyone to freak out. They're paying too much attention to a stream just to give you guys content at the same time. But if I'm on the phone, you get it. If you don't see me, you get it. I'll leave it on, the volume on.
Yeah, his daughter was like,
we'll see.
So he just, all he said is like, it's not a vagina, it's a hole for another man to F. Like, I don't think I've ever even heard Jordan B. Peterson curse. It's a hole for another, like, that's like he's been hanging out with Matt Walsh. Like, that's a spicy tweet. That's in reference to, by the way, the surgery that biological to try and turn the spot for.
I'm gonna leave it running. I'll be right back.
They take the banana, they peel the skin of the banana away, they take the banana part out, throw it in the garbage, and then cram that inside of you. Like, so it was, I mean, yeah, based, but all I was saying was spiced. It was pretty spicy. That's all I can say. Grab a banana and show stop. I'm just saying that's what he's referring to. That's what he's referring to. I'm not saying, I'm not endorsing it. I'm just saying that's what he's talking about. That's enough to have it out. Yeah, so I've got a couple of standalone videos today. I don't want to run the video on too long. I figure maybe another 10 minutes or something so that people I can get at with regular chat, because I didn't have my normal morning show today. I wanted to talk about the bank stuff because, I feel like, let me find the articles. I had like regular articles for the bank run this morning. Here it is. Like, I had planned on, just in case, glad you guys are having fun. Now all I have to do is bring on a guy with 6 million subscribers every morning, and I won't have to do 7 standalone videos, and I can just do a live stream. I'd have to, I think the numbers I did to actually consider a world where I could do like what Steven does in the morning is if I was able to add about 50 new members every single day of the stream, which is actually a totally reasonable number. Like when I do a hard membership push, usually 10 or 20 people join. If I could get, if for a month straight, I gained like 50 new members every show, at like the $5 level, then after like 90 days, I could just do a big live stream every day and then chop it up into videos. That would be amazeballs. By the way, you can join as a member. Just below in the chat, there's a little $sign thing. If you click on that and you click membership, then you can join there too. So Biden says U.S. banking is safe as shares plummet
All right, we back.
74% in pre-market trading. Well, if Biden says it is, how about somebody with actual money? Billionaire investor, Bill Ackman warns that more banks will collapse despite federal government's intervention in SVB.
They don't need to be fucking intervening.
30s style.
Let them go under.
As he says, the people who screwed up will pay. No, they won't.
They'll never pay.
Remember the mortgage collapse? There was probably like 20 or 30. Gosh, Biden says it's safe. We're screwed. Remember the mortgage collapse? The Big Short era. Of all the thousands and thousands of people that were doing corrupt stuff.
Yeah, that sucks, ain't on.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, all the corruption, the mortgage corruption, the shorts, the you know, the betting on the failure of bonds, the all the shady stuff, packaging bad bonds, you know, AAA bonds with like garbage bonds, all the corruption that happened there that destroyed the economy.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Well, not just the day before. It was like they sold their stocks in February.
Let me know. I believe
all the board members and the executive members all sold huge percentages of their stock that they had in it last month because they knew it was coming.
All these other people.
It's straight up insider trading.
Right, yeah, 2008 with mortgage collapse. The banks putting terrible mortgages together, then selling them to investors. All those mortgages defaulted. What was even more than that, there was like the secondary market where people were betting on whether or not there were billions of dollars were in play against millions of dollars. What were those called? What was the things called that bet on the mortgage bonds? What were those things called? Where the heck is Steven? I don't hear him at all. He was just with us for a full hour. What were those called? Not the mortgage, not the AAA mortgage like packages, but the things, not futures. They weren't called futures. They were called no. Subprime was just the credit default swaps. Yeah, the swap market. Like the swap market was like orders of magnitude bigger than the actual credit market. So it was like, it all started with Clinton's everybody should be able to have a home, like all this stuff. You know, it was a wild time. You had derivatives, you had credit default swaps, all this stuff. All the loans that people were getting were ARMs, so they were going up to like 20% interest. By the way, the interest rates right now, you know, just saying, I think they're close to 7%, right?
Jesus. I would never buy a house.
I think that the current mortgage rate is about 7%.
How is the real estate market still doing so well with rates like that?
Now, so you can flip back to it.
I don't get it.
American Greed, even though it's a comedy or like whatever, I think The Big Short does a pretty good job explaining what happened in 2008 if you never saw it. And like, yeah, the middle class. What is it, 8.5?
Well, I mean,
8.5% right now.
I mean, it just went up. So I mean, it's not horrible yet, but it's going up even more. That's why it cracks me up.
And then you see like more will fail.
I mean, it depends on the rates you got, really. I guess whether you have it read or not. I mean, I got lucky. My wife, she was working in banking when she mortgaged her house.
They're not going to pay. Wolf of Wall Street was different.
Oh, that's cool.
Than the mortgage collapse. The mortgage collapse was.
You're lucky. You can always, when they go down, you can refinance.
Because of that. And
if they ever go down.
Did nothing.
Oh, it ain't bad. I mean, it's not the greatest, but for this market, that's good. Hell yeah, in this market, that's good. I haven't heard anybody in the last month or so getting better than 7.
I'll remain a fence sitter. Well, yeah, I mean, it was, I don't really remember the...
I know I got a few friends in real estate too. They're nervous. They're still busy right now, but they're nervous. They're waiting for a crash. Yeah, I was gonna say your credit's got to be pretty good to get that rate.
Didn't really affect us. I sold the house in 07.
I mean, if you could finance trucks and shit like that, I guess, yeah. I mean,
you
probably got decent credit.
Cash out.
Mine isn't the greatest.
Jesus.
But the wife's isn't in anymore either, but she was able to get a great rate for the house.
Like, what is it? Current mortgage rates are pretty high. 7.3% is the average rate on a 30-year fix right now. 7.3.
That's amazing for a car loan.
I bought this house that I'm in right now last year. I think I had 2.75. We had 2.75%. Oh, they overappraised the real estate to do that. But wait, how does that work then? Because, they took out, you mean they overappraised the real estate. You didn't have to give them 15K.
Yeah.
They overappraised it by 15K, so then they was I 25 in 2008? Yeah, I don't math very well. Yeah, I was. Yes, I was.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a few too many cards right now. They're not all maxed or anything, but
they just get the laws changed.
I just have them for the credit. And even the little bits I do put on it, man, if I don't pay it off,
okay. Yeah,
the percentage rate's pretty bad.
Wondering, 15, the average rate on a fixed loan right now on March 10th is 6.3%. That's insane. By the way, you're only getting 6.3 if you're like AAA credit, where you have a large amount to put down. Really, even with those interest rates, people are going to get hammered. Like, that's a really high interest rate.
Yeah, that's the same thing. One pays a different bill. I got quite a few different bank accounts now, and basically, besides my daily move of money, that one bank, but
come on, guys.
All the rest of them, like one bank is just for my car payment, one bank is just for certain bills. Like USAA is all insurance and stuff.
Well, that's what happened when I sold my house, okay? This is all public record, so it is what it is, right? I bought my house in 2000 and... when was it? I owned it for like 10 years or something like that. And I sold it last year, so let's say 2012, 2013. I believe I paid either $343 or $363. I think I paid like $360, and I must have put like 20 grand down or something. I didn't have a lot of money for a down payment. I then sold it 10 years later and did not a single improvement on it other than building a shed for $505,000. And the buyer paid me over asking. It's like, but see, did you get my 21 month super chat? No, it didn't pop up. I'm sorry. 21 months a member, thank you so much. I missed it though. Sorry. I really feel bad about that. But see, like, current refi is 2.6. Yeah. It'll be a while before interest rates are at 2% again. The problem is they need to slow the market. They need to slow this Was that
Well, raising the rates will definitely slow it, or you just get a bunch of people in loans that they can't afford
I think
again.
it was like 3, but it was a pretty big loan because I had a lot of property too.
But if they're only doing that for good credit, it ain't gonna matter.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just the way the housing market is gone. It's really not different. And as the last topic, you know, because I got to get working on my standalone videos. Like, there's a real, like the car market is insane. Like, a brand new pickup truck shouldn't be 50, 60 grand. You know, like
shit, that's a stripped down one. 50, 60 grand is nothing.
Florida does not have property tax. Oh no, Florida definitely has property tax. They don't have sales tax. I mean, as far as I know, there's several states that don't have. There are several states that don't have sales tax, but I'm not aware of any states that don't have property tax. Well, Kentucky, actually, the way Kentucky does it is weird too. Like, you have to pay. You pay this weird tax like on your car. Like even if you don't own a house, you still pay this like crazy tax.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Tax, but they have federal still. Does anybody live in Louisville that can explain?
You gotta check out.
A friend of mine lives there, or Kentucky. And he pays
Bo?
like a big amount of tax like on his car or something like that every year. But he doesn't own. Well, he owns a home now.
Afro Man,
some weird
Bo?
high tax rate,
Flex.
even though he was living in an apartment.
Butt crack.
Yeah.
I think I like D. I'm not as interested. I mean, just
Minutes.
I don't know. I just, you know, I came for Flex. I could have seen. It would have made more sense to me for him to help D with his channel than just give him a channel. But you know, that's his decision, I guess.
I just did an hour interview with him. He's on the stream. Go back. Actually, what I'll do is
I think it was just too much for him to do the two channels.
Because I won't put timestamps. It's the big comment. Okay, there you go. It's personal property tax. It's so weird. He lived in an apartment and he was paying like a couple grand a year or something like that.
I would really like to see Flex get a win, though. I mean,
and he's here.
Honestly, I thought he was. Whenever you involve a jury,
I'm gonna jump on and get to work on my standalone videos for the day.
Especially a jury of people that work for the city.
I think that's ridiculous.
And thanks to everyone who
I had a felony stop going over there on the exit. Oh, we spin out. Okay.
One last
The car's facing the wrong way in the exit.
All I ask is coffeebrandcoffee.com. Roasted fresh on demand. We have 15 different coffees, either whole bean.
I'm going to. It's going to blank out for a second. I'm going to turn on the Wi-Fi so when I pull up to my work site, it jumps on it without having to do it. I'm going to do it now since I got some free moments. On driving. This second, it's you're going to get a circle for a second. We're back.
And always check out PCs, link in the description, public ordering. Thanks everyone. Thanks to Stephen Crowder. Thanks to everyone who came and watched. And
I don't know who it was that dropped in the chat. I just saw. I was reviewing one of my driving streams the other day. Somebody was saying that they're the. Oh, appreciate it, Midwest. They were just saying something about, you know, they're against driving streams because it's dangerous, blah, blah, blah. I don't touch my phone. Other than give it a quick tap just to bring up the chat. And my phone is literally in line with the road. I keep it mounted in such a way to where I can still have the good view of the road. Now, will a cop give me shit for the way I have it mounted? Absolutely, they probably will, because they ain't gonna find anything else on me. But I'll take that ticket. They got enough crap in their car obstructing themselves. I'll take that ticket and I'll give it a good fight. Looks like Coring's done for his morning stream. I was thinking about playing some Michael Malice on Rogan last week, but every time I do, I get knocked. FTC Day. What's that mean? What's FTC Day mean? Fuck the cops? Yeah, fuck the cops, yeah. I usually see HCT, yeah, FTC, yeah, fuck the cops. Yeah. I was thinking the FTC, the fucking Bitcoin people for a second. I've been seeing that so much in the news. But let me put on an old Matt and Shane secret podcast while we finish up our drive. Still got about another half hour left in the drive. But like I said, I'm gonna bring it downstairs with me. I'm not going to give it as much attention, and I'm not going to have the we'll see. Fuck. We'll see. I'll probably fold and do a desktop. It's just easier to do it on the desktop. Because then they want to know why I have a phone on a iPod sitting on my desk, even though it's not facing anyone. That was an old one. No, it's not that old. From last summer.
Fuck BET, dude.
With that homophobic ass.
I hate that shit. I was trying to watch the awards and I saw that homophobia and I was I followed on Twitter with the BET awards, like live tweeting and everything. Like, oh shit. And I saw the homophobia. I was like, man, fuck BET.
Me and my dad sat down to watch the BET awards.
Oh, jeez.
And both got disgusted by the homophobia.
We both said, yeah, I like it crowded. You don't worry about that. You let me do my job. Turn it off, I guess. Or you can't scrub it out.
Fuck Sean Garden.
DC, dude. Yeah, I like it cold.
Hey, Buzz. Thanks for the...
So hoppy, dude.
Thanks for the emotes, man. It's a dragon day.
You're the fucking hops, dude.
Is this really supposed to be the last spring Ford that we have to ever deal with? Or are they just talking about it and it's going to keep happening? I'm cool with never getting another fall back as long as we don't have to do this again. I literally vegged all day yesterday trying to recover from it. It's when you get older, man, it's hard to fucking recover from that shit.
Full 7.
Lazy bones.
Full 7.
Must be nice.
I'll tell you what, it was today, woke up on the beanbag, fucking...
You woke up on the bag?
Yeah. Maya wakes up at like 5 every morning, so I try to put her back down. If I lay on the beanbag, there's a big chance she'll fall asleep, but I immediately pass out. So I just fucking wake up on the beanbag on my back, just like...
Yeah.
And I look at the light through the blinds, and I'm like, fuck, it's still 5. I looked, it was bright sunlight, I was like, I made it.
That's
I
awesome.
made it to 7 a.m.
Dang, how, like, what are your sleeping hours?
It's all bullshit.
Go to bed at like, last night was a little late, like 10:30.
Yeah.
So I was kind of not happy about that.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine, man.
I get woken up every 2 hours.
I mean, it fucks with my... I know what you meant. Yeah, it fucks with my dogs.
Fully crying because it's cold right now.
My dogs are fucking...
Yeah.
They're debating here, I don't have to speed. But, so it's like 10:30 to about 11.
Not even eating right.
I wake up around like 11 usually. And then I fall back to sleep till like 2. I get woken up again. And then I fall asleep till like 5. And then usually I'm up.
Tforcejobs.com. Never heard of T4 Straight.
I'm asleep.
Yeah, there's like little tools you can use where it's like give them 5 minutes and they put themselves back to bed. You can kind of go, which does work. Sometimes you're not fully awake, but there's some people like give them a half an hour.
I'm giving them a fucking half hour.
Dude, so here's what happens. People think that. This is
but wake my ass up.
Dude, don't wake your ass up. Yesterday, I thought, I was like, let me just go down there and see what's up. Dude, I was like, I woke up, I'm like, all right, nice, it's 5 o'clock. I'll bring you upstairs.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's always 5 o'clock somewhere, dude. I was like, let's bring you back up.
Where are we going? We're going to Monroe, Michigan.
Yeah.
Monroe.
I mean, that's paradise.
We're in Toledo right now, so not too far away. 25 minutes.
Like 5'10". You're like 6 feet tall.
I was giving Frickin' and MC shit because they're just showing all these videos from the last time they were just down in Monroe. They didn't even call me, but now they got my number now. So
150 pounds, being like, can I get your God.
That's what my dad claims about Billy. Billy was going.
Yeah, but
my dad claims that the day he felt Billy's stomach.
Oh, I agree with waking up
He
then.
was like, dude, get the fuck out.
Thanks, Buzz. I appreciate it.
But dude, yesterday,
smart off Billy.
that's my dad's story. We don't
Ain't no mercy.
For mommy and daddy's bedroom.
Yeah.
But Billy was like towards the tail.
We'll see. Mondays, I've got a lot of people scheduled to come in at 2 o'clock. We'll see if any of them actually show up. Soft ass people these days are gonna cry about the weather or something like that. I mean, it's snowing now, but it's big flakes, but nothing's sticking.
Why?
It's gonna be warm enough today, and where all this shit's gonna melt anyway.
Billy was terrified of the dark. I was terrified.
But it's already almost 1 o'clock.
I used to wake
Quarter to 1.
I used to wake up in the middle of the night and just go around systematically wake the rest of my family up and run back into bed. Because I didn't mind the dog so much. I didn't like being the only one awake. If I was awake and no one
That
else was
snow's
awake,
coming.
it's
It's hitting.
I would wake
More
up.
snow. The farther north we go, the more snow we get.
I would throw stuff at people, they'd be like, and I'd run back to my bed. Like,
Yeah.
I would fall asleep.
That's fun.
Just calm me down. Dude, I walked. Yesterday morning, I walked down like nice 5 a.m. Called daughter bed. Let's go to bed. I felt a diaper. I'm like, ooh, we got a dry diaper. Potty trainers and touch it into your diaper. So I'm like, let's pop this down, take a pee on the potty, and go back upstairs. I go to pull up down, and my thumb just fully submerges in shit. Just all the way down. And I'm in a dark, you don't want to turn on lights. So I'm in a dark room, and the only sense telling me my thumb's and shit is my touch. And I just go, you feel almost like the granules. You feel almost like on a grainy level.
Yeah.
Just on my thumb. And then it's like, it's a full...
Is it always a fucking slop pile? Did babies ever take like a decent dry log?
Once they turn
They would drop logs.
They start doing
dog shit.
I do too. I lay in bed for hours sometimes, and I should be getting up.
The other day, I was like,
I wake up early. It doesn't matter usually what time I go to bed too.
She slunk off, and I'm like, "Are you going poop?" And she was like,
No.
"I always go, no." And then it was just a literally Pinocchio nose sticking out of her butt. I'm like, dude, come on, this is a lie.
Kids love denying turns.
Hey, nerd.
My nephew, he likes to shit
Morning,
in
Anna.
other rooms.
Really?
So he'll sneak off to another room and just shit his pants, and then come back in,
What's up?
and everyone will be like, "What did you just do?"
Nothing, man.
Nothing. I was just.
Catch you later, Buzz. I'll probably be back on a desktop stream. I keep saying I'm not going to, but it's a whole lot easier to do that. That way I can at least play something for you guys while I'm dealing with the nerds in my office. But they need a few more people, so I'm going to be trying to bring them in today and tomorrow. So I'll be on the phone a lot.
Dude, their eyes just fucking go.
But we'll find some entertaining viewing.
It's the same face you always make.
Crowder was on the quartering this morning, Anna.
As a little kid, just being like, I'm gonna dip out real quick. I don't feel like having them pull my pants down and wipe my ass right now. I'm gonna shit, keep it cool. No one's gonna know.
Have you been? I'm gonna pull this off. I'm about 0 for 1,000.
Anna, did you see Michael Malice on Rogan?
Yeah, that's
I leave him on the floor.
I was talking to my chiropractor. I'm like, dude, it's two paths. You just fucking.
You just chat with your chiropractor.
Once again, I'd play it, but every time, every
he grew up
piece of audio from when that's playing gets
at the beach.
killed by
He grew
YouTube.
up doing beach
That's how I
resort.
become a chiropractor.
Yeah, and he was saying, I'm starting chiropractic cases.
Yeah.
Even old shit.
What are you talking about
I
today?
have no
You
idea.
should read the binder in his office.
I will.
It's just a lot of
Binder?
good facts. Just a binder. You walk in and flip through. It's like, did you know chiropractic works very well?
Howdy in Twitter jail. You're in Twitter jail?
Shit's not fake.
What for?
Sign when you enter an office. Be like, yo, this is real.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Yeah, he did it this morning. He was on, because Quartering's been doing a morning show, basically to help, or not Crowder, yeah, Quartering is for, to like cover the space until Crowder comes back. I guess Crowder's going to be back Friday on Rumble. He probably dual cast YouTube for a while, but he's going to be on Rumble starting Friday. Sorry about that. It's the border. State line. I stand corrected. It's the state line. It's not the border. Yes. Yes. And in fact, that's I think Friedman did his show. They recorded his show the same day. We're at the state line, so it's going to be in and out until we get up a little farther north here of Alexis Road. I'm back. It's the freaking state line. There's always a drop off here.
I know, he worked so hard on his funny joke show.
I tried to do a funny joke show podcast the other day with a bunch of comedians on Bird's Spot.
Well, it's somewhat being reported, but
What happened?
and they even discussed it a little bit this morning between Crowder and the Quartering.
Step off to yourself.
The news.
What's the matter? I'm just standing. I worked really hard with funny joke show.
I did. I left the mic.
Did you
Stood
really?
up. I started choking awfully.
Well, they don't want to scare the masses. You know that. They're just going to take their money
Jumped all down your ass.
and give it to people that blew it.
The last year was the last year.
Yeah, good luck. There's already reports that local banks are out of cash.
Let me see. What? Yeah. And it looked like it was going to be the best one. It looked really cool.
Michigan State Line right here, Pure, Michigan.
Nice to see.
No ratings.
Yeah. Oh, we tried to do it.
First 10 signs are going to be about weed.
I don't know.
There it is. There's the weed sign.
Yeah, especially at drive-in. Like, is that a drive-in setup or is it like outdoor theaters? That's just
It's a pretty decent show, though. They gave Friedman a cake that looked just like him, a big bust of him. Yeah, we love Anna here. Anna has the good takes. She's a good female poker player, too. Repeal the 19th Amendment. Revolutionary gardener. I think we're all going to have to become the revolutionary gardeners. That's why I'm setting up my chicken coop and stuff this spring. At least a farmer. We've got room for a little garden too. I just got to wait for the land to stop flooding.
That's a big fucking deal.
It's not a big deal. A lot of guys don't have a cut like that.
You hit it right on the meat of the back.
It's hit me in a cut.
Dude, I was walking
Man, you are.
steps. I tried to ankle sock with my talons, secure my talons. I was like, fell out of a basket. I'm like, I'm not putting the basket down. I'm gonna secure this. So I tried to walk up the steps with one eagle foot. Dude, I took one step, one eagle foot. I fucking tweaked the fucking my ankle still hurts. I tweaked my ankle. I didn't know that.
You can't take any missteps.
I should have.
Manuals, okay.
Feet are meant to fly. I tried to walk on the eagle. Dude, I tried to walk. I was like, dude, I am easily the best.
They do.
I have an ankle sock.
I like Four Seasons, though.
I was going to go downstairs like pretty. I just carried an ankle sock in my ear.
There's only a couple reasons I had. When do you want it to be? I mean, if none of my people show up at 2 o'clock, we'll do a daytime one. But if not, it'll be tonight. 2-acre garden. Holy shit.
Motherfucker. So what's the matter? I was like,
You got some land.
nothing. And I was like, I don't want to talk about this right now. And like 6 hours later, I was like, I hurt my ankle. I was like, I thought I would cure it. I hit my foot all the way up to the 3rd floor steps.
Does she respect the effort?
She just went, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Just Jesus. She was so horny at that point, dude. She was like, Jesus. That's like hearing the dude was like in fire, on fire. Jesus Christ, dude. It's
How
so
did you go through?
fucking hot.
How'd you go?
Tilapia.
How do you sleep?
And I just kept it to myself. I kept my fucking
Aquaponic systems. Okay.
Dude, there's a certain way if I move my ankle. I swear to God, it's a certain.
Is that like just the easiest fish to grow?
Well,
You see a lot of that anymore. Right? Tilapia used to always be considered a cheap ass fish.
Yeah, it was fucking
Yeah.
nice. Oh, I got my hand. I got all blistered up.
you sure those today?
Oh, I haven't seen him. Should we tell him?
If I could do that with some perch, that would be beautiful.
This? No, it's just a little.
You can't do it with walleye because they're too much of a predator. They'll eat all the other fish. They even eat the baby walleye.
Did you floss your lamp off? I could have went over the green
It's
monster.
just my drive the second.
That was
Don't get me wrong, there was some cracks straight in the air.
Green monster. I think the green monster.
They were scared.
Usually. That's smart. You've trained your kid to go away from the green.
Yeah, man. Just in case, my friend. Just in case.
Oh, walleyes are delicious though. Oh man, I mean it's
Did you still get caught from Wyoming?
that's what most people are fishing for in the Maumee River here.
Really, Myers?
You were just
Trout pond, yeah.
Down in cages on one of the fields, and they were just throwing 70. I think it was at least 70, 80 miles an hour.
Nice.
It's so fucking fast.
It's terrible.
You can't. You're like, that's 70. I can't even imagine standing there for 100.
No.
It's here. You can't even see it. You can't see how quick it is. This is really exciting stuff.
This is, we're talking to
Talking about a
America's
70
pastime.
mile an hour batting cage.
No,
I mean,
it's
scary.
It's scary as fuck. You're talking 100-mile-per-hour balls, not be able to see them.
Yeah, I'm gonna be able to see it.
That's America's favorite pastime, man. We know
There's a
we're
reason it's the
keyed in.
pastime.
We're keyed in right
Yeah,
now.
there's a reason it's the pastime.
That's not true anymore, right?
America's
I'm
pastime.
pretty sure it's the cell phone.
It's the
I'm
cell
pretty sure
phone.
it's the internet.
That's it. America's pastime is the cell phone.
Yeah, I think the cell phone. I think baseball's done.
It's still white
Although
guy's
you
pastime.
might break it back.
Baseball?
You get crack in the bat like that?
Me and Hispanics love baseball.
For sure.
I do like Hispanics, so that's good. I love guys coming up from
On behalf of all Hispanics, I'm going to say, fuck BET.
Yeah, sorry.
What happened in Juarez yesterday? I heard there was a big rush of people rushed the border yesterday in Juarez.
I got a ton of stuff to talk about.
I stayed away from a lot of social media yesterday. I just took a break. I know the weekend's not the best day to do it because I can get some views. I usually get my best views on Sundays, but yeah, flaky. Well, walleye's pretty flaky. It's like steak cuts almost. Doesn't taste nearly as fishy as a lot of other fish. Perch is probably some of the sweetest. Freshwater perch or some of the sweetest fish you'll eat.
Where the hell were you, dude? That was in your fucking neck of the woods. You and your buddies.
All the Catholics have all the big perch fish fries on Friday around here
This neighborhood watch.
That's not fun.
That's not fun.
during Lent.
You do need to form a vigilante squad.
Yeah, no,
like-minded individuals.
Absolutely. Protect the streets. Clean them up.
Well, first of all, I will say it's kind of on. This is victim blaming, but I'll be damned if a group of 13-year-olds can whoop my fucking ass. 4 13-year-olds, 16-year-olds.
If you're walking, dude,
Depends on how hard I've been training.
if you're walking down the street, you can get crushed with CNN, MSNBC. Can you even worry about
That's
this?
what
I'm
happened
gonna
to us.
walk with my hands straight down and have a nice turn.
Hey guys,
Look at this. I'm doing well right now. I'm not worried at all.
just got crushed.
Yeah, you want to hear another old white guy complain?
What?
When did shoplifting become totally okay? When the fuck? Every time I go into a dude, I'm mad. I went into Dwayne Reed today. Fucking pistachios are behind a locked case.
Oh, dude,
Everything's locked.
it's annoying.
You gotta fucking hit a button and have some guy walk down and be like,
Pistachios?
could I get a fungal cream?
Yeah, the fungal cream. I can see keeping
You gotta
that.
lock that up, dude.
Yeah, that's life-saving technology. Pistachios is like, bro.
Whatever you get, you gotta
Let them
fucking.
go.
Pistachios are expensive, but they're so good.
Be there, slowly get to you. It takes like 10 minutes to get deodorant.
Yeah, well, the fucking Dems won't release information on how much shoplifting is going. They won't release information. I think someone complained about that. That was a breeze of Fox News that entered my ear on walking to my parents' house. It was like they were demanding the numbers from like CVS or one of these pharmacies that had been like super whatever politically on whatever like left side. Of, like,
You don't even need those numbers. Just look at how many are closing down and where they're closing.
Lost shoplifting. They're like, that's not true.
Yeah.
It's not.
They're like, don't worry about it.
We don't care.
Why?
We
What are we
don't
doing?
care.
What are we doing?
Yeah, that's a funny complaint, dude. We should take that to the streets into CVS. You guys even give a fuck anymore?
I don't understand what's happening.
I know what's happening. Everyone's fucking terrified of becoming perceived as racist.
Yeah, but isn't it even more racist to just lock everything? I'm like,
Yeah. However,
shouldn't you arrest people?
that's
that
what you
steal
do.
things?
You go out on a commercial and you say, here at fucking Walgreens, we support blah, 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 and then you
Yeah.
just fucking lock everything.
And then you say,
I think you just buy some private security
steal our shit.
and let them beat the fuck out of people that steal.
Good luck.
Don't involve the
What
government.
a time, dude. What a sad time. Also,
Beat
isn't
the
my
fuck
house
out of
and
them.
Everything about to crash, like, coming up.
They say that all the time. It'll dip, but I've heard.
Guarantee you save money.
Really
You better not go in that store. You get your ass whipped for stealing some chips.
I don't give a fuck
So the
about
baby
that.
boomers are going to drop off, and then there's going to be so many houses available for sale.
Well, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Or like the gas station encounters monetize the
These
shit.
were roving groups of young white kids. I feel just the same. I'd beat
That guy's actually got some good
I'd beat their
commentary to go with it.
Publicity about it.
What? If there was groups of white kids.
Roving
well-
gangs of white kids just socking elderly black people.
No, for
I
sure.
bet you that might make the news.
I think so.
Wouldn't it?
I tend to think so.
Wouldn't it make the news?
I tend to think so.
Why are we locking shit up at CVS? Fuck BET.
Yeah, that's where we get it. I mean, that literally to the right of us, you saw water. That was Lake Erie.
I'm fed up.
I'm fucking completely.
I just spent 2 weeks in the South.
It was
I'm back.
Bulls Harbor, which is part of Lake Erie.
I'm bringing my country sensibilities back to the city.
You're fighting
There's-
for the soul of your country.
Yes.
You're fighting for the
The
soul.
green exit. I heard they added another one. We got King of Buds. We got Nirvana. We got Herb. URB Herb. There's no House of Dank. This whole outlet mall is just turning into dispos. I think another one just opened down here. Exclusive. There's another one down there farther too. They don't have a road sign yet. Yeah, there's like 6 dispos right there.
We talked about this before. They wear like farmer clothes. A lot of the old black
Sometimes.
dudes down south wear
Sometimes
farmer
they just dress.
Yeah,
like
new
they're
cash
from
crop.
Newport.
Hell yeah.
And their car is covered in a Newport wrap. Sometimes with like 48-inch rims. Those are the best dudes on earth.
clothes. True.
Wearing
Eat more, smoke
literally
less.
dressed like a full SpongeBob fucking sweatsuit.
You were saying with all their racing sponsors?
I guess the Amish are just selling jars of hemp now. Delta 8 and all that crap.
You ever see the Newports?
I've never fucked with the
They do.
off-strain crap.
White guys need to start doing that with Skull. Just get a Skull
I like the
out,
real
fucking
shit.
Fucking Crown Vic.
I will say Michigan has learned how to make money doing it. Most of these companies aren't from Michigan though. I think Loom is the only one
You need to
that's,
stop worrying about NFTs.
Yeah,
we
and
all
even
just-
their
so many
financial
dudes
backers, I don't
started
think are
guarding Dwayne Reed's.
from Michigan.
No, white dudes got to focus on their drip. And we got to come up with our own form.
I mean, they're behind Colorado and California and stuff.
Pretty
So
dripped up, dude.
No, we
That's
need
the whole squad. Right
definitely
now.
way ahead of Ohio.
Everyone in here is rocking gym shorts.
I got my blue khakis
You
on.
got
When I could pay better for rec up in Michigan than I could pay for medical in Ohio, something ain't right.
Everybody's wearing buck hunters and bass shit.
It's pretty fucked up when you think about
Although
it.
there was some fire stuff. That Legendary Larry stuff I tried was pretty good.
It's all baseball.
I still got one little
Nasty as hell. Dude, I read
Couple
a
grams of that
story
left.
You're gonna like
Some nugs.
about a psychic spy. He worked for what's the intelligence agency? INSCOM.
Yeah, they know they're on camera.
Get the fuck out.
I mean, that place has been around for years
I don't know
now.
any of the alphabet letters.
Inscom. What the fuck's going on?
But if you know that area, you know that's you're gonna get that, and that area is representative of a lot of areas in the United States.
Why is what's your
It's not hood, but it's representative, I would
haven't
say.
seen you very much. I know, I miss you, man.
Medina, Ohio. Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Sean's been flashing the plugs.
About
money,
40
dude.
minutes south of
Really?
Cleveland,
Flashing the plugs money, dude.
What's he been up to?
Just flashing the plugs
near
money. That's
Akron
all.
and shit.
I'm laying
The
low.
plug leaves town to go re-up, dude. You go with the plug money. You got like
Akron's a
2 years
shithole.
ago, Flash the plugs money, like yeah. Plug goes back. Where the fuck's my money?
Where's
at?
my
You're
money,
like,
dude?
Come on,
I
man.
delivered. You've been fucking
You've
around.
been flashing the plugs money, bro.
How's stand-up been going? You been killing it?
It's been okay.
Yeah, you've been killing it. Don't be fucking
Not
humble.
really, honestly.
All right, tell me about Inscom.
What we got here?
So
The
his
Vec
name
door.
is Joseph McMonagle. Joseph McMonagle.
Blowing out the sewer pipes.
He had the worst fucking life. His childhood. He grew up in the projects of Miami.
He just loaded back up with some hydrant water.
Projects in Miami in like the 50s, dude. And it fucking stunk, dude. He just had a sad life. His dad was an absolute alcoholic. His mom was like a smart lady who just fucked up and married this dude and then just gave up and started drinking. And pretty sick. But he was so tortured.
We're
as a
gonna
young
stop by
child
the
that he
bail
would
bondsman.
always
We're
let
gonna take a
young
peek.
rabbit coming into his bed to comfort him.
See if
at
they're
night.
up and running.
So he would like lay. His sister
Should be
like,
in-
they would talk like she heard voices.
Should be in torture
And he was
cuffs.
like, nah, all I have is like sometimes a little bunny creeps into my bed and just like comforts me. Because his neighborhood was so fucked up. He had like gang members. He was just like, it was like
Sometimes I
gangs
bring a
in,
bunny into the bed
it was gangs in New York.
when I'm fumbling for my toys.
He grew up in like full gangs of New York.
Yeah.
Like a dude, I think like grabbed one of his sister's ass, so he like went and smacked him in the face with a baseball bat. The dude was fucking nuts. Oh, I think the thing that stopped him was a storm door, but like it was really funny. But long story short, traumatic
It's pretty.
childhood.
Big old
terrible
snowflakes are.
childhood.
Look pretty.
Got to get out of here.
Yeah.
Gets on a fucking bus because he's like I physically can't get out of Florida because it was like the 60s. He's like, I can't. If I try to leave, I'll just get too hungry. It's going to take me 2 days to get out if I try to hitchhike.
Yeah.
So he joins the military, gets in a bus, gets out of there, and then he's a pretty smart dude. So he goes through boot camp. His tests are really high. So eventually, intelligence, the INSCOM is like, dude, we need this guy. He's pretty fucking smart.
Yeah.
So INSCOM, they draft him, but he starts doing Morse code, where he's doing like Morse code cracking. But you have to sit there and be able to, you have to memorize Morse code like all in different languages. And he was like, it's too fucking hard. So he was ready to give up. So he just goes out one night and gets hammered. He's a young man at this point. He's like, I'm gonna show up
Oh, I
hammered.
know who comes.
They're gonna discover him. They're like, yeah, I'm gonna get discovered. They'll send me to Vietnam. Fuck this, I don't care. He gets hammered, and all of a sudden, dude, it's limitless. It's fully limitless. He's like, he just relaxed, and he was like, oh shit, this is kind of easy. So he figured out the secret. So he
You know what's interesting about that?
what?
Getting drunk, and I could speak Spanish when I would get drunk. When I was
Really?
in Spain. Because there's no hesitation. You're not like thinking or worried about like, do I sound dumb? This is complicated.
That's what happened. He was.
Yeah, you get a little hammered. You're like, oh, I fucking.
Dude, that's what happened.
Oh, they do a lot of stealing here. Way too many cops in this
15
town.
words per minute. He got up to like 60.
Way too many cops in this town.
This test is too hard. Fucking send me to Vietnam.
Yeah, and he literally figured out how to do that. So he was like,
With brand new
I was
vehicles,
hammered,
of
and I,
course.
Relaxed, and I was like, oh, actually, if I stop.
Oh,
and
look at
put
the
up such a
husky.
Fight, I can let the world. I'll just like.
All right,
just
we're gonna
translate and outwork
Dribble
it.
across here, and we're gonna glance inside. Lights are out in
So he
there.
became top
Still.
of his class. Got hammered, cracked the
Yes.
code, top of his class. Became an intelligence officer. Long story. There's a ton of that goes into it, but he eventually got tapped by people who were looking into remote viewing and like psychic spying, and he was like, "Fuck yeah, dude, I'm all in."
Yeah.
So he was like top. It's called like a chief warrant officer. So I don't know what it is. He was like an officer, a decorated guy. He had served in Vietnam, all that stuff. So he was like doing computer systems. They had like
Chief warrant officer.
spent a
That's
ton of
mostly
money
pilots and
educating
stuff.
them how to,
Army
like,
pilots.
install, like high level, high tech security systems. And these guys were like, "Do you want to learn how to be psychic?" And he was like, "Yes."
My
He
medevac
was-
pilot
as a high officer,
You just read my mind.
was a CW3.
he needed to be somewhere. Like, they had like a very.
He
Like,
pulled tours in Vietnam.
he had to go
Old
to his officer
dude.
and be like, "Yo, I want to talk."
Well, old dude when I was
No,
there.
the guy knew. It was like psychic.
He was in his 50s.
Don't fucking, please.
Yeah.
Don't
He
fucking
loved
do
flying
it.
though.
It's for the good. It's for the good of this country.
Yeah.
Like if the Russians are remote viewing, we're fucked. I need to do it. They're like, dude, you're really fucking me by doing this. He's like, I'm sorry, I'm doing what my country needs me to do.
Oh,
So
fuck,
he
where's
goes to
Mallory?
remote viewer, and long story short, he's apparently he said he was really good at it. But he
Oh, they change them, yeah. Yeah. Well, every year. They don't do it to old cars, I don't think. I think they just replace the car and the... Oh, yeah, that's just so you don't recognize them as much. Man, as soon as I pull up in here, all I smell is weed. That's weird. I mean, I do have a vape here, but it's not definitely not cooking. All right. We're going to set up... Yeah. Pretty, unless you have to live through it all the time. I'm done with winter. I'm with No Mercy Sheep. I'm done with it. We can start over. Start over again next fall with the snow. But here's the deal. I did get here early enough to where I'll be able to set up a desktop stream and still be able to be ready for these people. So I'm going to do it. Probably 1:30. Probably 1:30. We're going to be on YouTube, Rumble. Yeah. Yeah, they got plenty over there. They got multiple lakes to pick up and dump on them. Never got a paycheck on Friday. All right, we're gonna have to check this out. All right. Okay, y'all. 1:30 or 30 minutes after the hour, depending on your time zone. 1:30 Eastern time. I'm answering messages already here. You gonna look at the snow? That building's old. It's like 150 years old. All right. So 30 minutes after, it gives me a good, well, it did give me 20 minutes, but I've been sitting here chatting. So 15, 20 minutes, I'll have it set up. I'm going to try and find some longer content to play, though, for when the guys get here, so I don't have to occupy you guys as much. If you want to pop in, pop out, that's fine. Half-inch, yeah. Farther north we go, the more snow that they're getting. So we got a little bit last night too. But I'm gonna go in. I'll set her up. Watch for the notification. If you don't get it, come back to the channel. I think I'm gonna do. We'll see. I'm not gonna do poker. Well, I'll set it. I can set it up. Yeah, I'll set it up if there's enough people wanting to play. But if I got people here at 2 o'clock, I'm not gonna be able to play poker while I'm dealing with that. I am getting paid for being here, so I actually do work. Definitely getting paid by the tubes. So thanks for riding with me. I will be at work 30 minutes after the hour. Longer it takes me to get off here, the longer it's going to take to set up. But we're going to get it set up. Peace, everyone. See you in a bit.